This is part 4 of a quick series about the competencies of being a business analyst. Just to keep everything nice and consistent, I'll use the same grouping used by the IIBA so that if you're studying for any certification, you don't get confused. For this video, I'm going to combine the last 3 competencies within analytical thinking, which are systems thinking, conceptual thinking, and visual thinking for business analysis. It's important to remember that competencies are things that you have to become competent at, so you should train these skills by reading up on them, practicing them, and keeping them sharp. First up is systems thinking. This is more about understanding your ecosystems and how everything interacts. This is critical for being effective in the decision-making process. If you don't know how a process might impact all the different areas, then you won't know all the stakeholders who need to be involved in those areas. Some straightforward examples might be when changes are being made to a system, you might need to understand that the addition of this field when placing an order allows the company to more quickly process packing and shipping downstream. The more proactively you learn about your ecosystem, the more efficient and effective you'll be at doing analysis. If you think that your small domain is the only one you need to be aware of, you're going to make a lot of mistakes and have a lot of rework in your life. Next up is conceptual thinking, which is about stepping out of just the boundaries of what something is to why it is and how it is similar to other things. The simplest way to explain it is essentially being able to see the analogies and metaphors in things. An easy one is, how do you keep a system that has to interact with other systems secure? Well, conceptually, this is exactly how the human body works. We have to eat, breathe, etc., so we can't be an entirely closed system. Like a system, the human body has general protection. For example, our skin, which keeps most of the body safe. We have hair, mucus, and etc. that filters out stuff from openings like our nose and ears. Still, most systems, much like the human body, will eventually get infected, so even then there are processes to deal with infections to reduce impact. In any case, being able to conceptualize is critical to creative thinking and problem solving because it allows you to see the problem from different perspectives and get solutions from potentially unexpected places. Last but not least for analytical thinking is visual thinking. I've talked about this one before in other videos because I find it so critically important. The fast version is that people will learn and remember things much more easily with some kind of visual. Charts, graphs, models, etc. It helps to see relationships and patterns much more quickly. I use visuals to run meetings whenever possible. Even if I have a half-done model, stakeholders will likely be much better able to stay focused and be more complete in providing me the information that I need. I highly recommend practicing and learning as many visual modeling techniques as possible. You will soon find that you begin to think in terms of models, which will allow you to ask better questions during elicitation. To sum that all up, one of the key competencies of a good business analyst is the ability to think analytically and solve problems. To improve these skills, you should learn more about and practice creative thinking, decision making, learning, problem solving, systems thinking, conceptual thinking, and visual thinking. I hope that was helpful. As always, if you have additional questions, just ask them in the comments and I will either respond to you there or create a new video to respond to your questions. So subscribe to see those questions get answered. Thanks for watching.